Parade of vertebrates. As you can see in this picture, members of this phylum have a flexible rod of cartilage known as a notochord that extends along the back. In most living chordates, the notochord exists for only a short time during the early embryonic development and is then replaced by the vertebral column or backbone. Chordates with a vertebral column are called vertebrates. Jawless fishes. The earliest vertebrates, which appeared about 500 million years ago, were jawless fishes with bony skeletons. They sucked up organic particles from the bottom. Today, only two groups of jawless fishes remain. Scientists know that the first fishes with jaws evolved approximately 400 million years ago. Sharks. Shark skeletons are not made of bone. Shark skeletons are made of cartilage rather than bone, making sharks lighter and more buoyant than the early jawed fishes. Sharks also have large, strong, mobile fins which allow them to swim fast and to change their direction quickly in the water. The first sharks evolved about 400 million years ago. Amphibians. The first vertebrates on land were amphibians, which evolved from bony fishes about 350 million years ago. Three crucial adaptations enabled amphibians to become successful on land. First, amphibians absorb oxygen from the air with lungs. Second, amphibians' blood flows from the heart to the lungs, where it picks up oxygen. The blood then returns to the heart to be repumped throughout the body. In a fish, by contrast, the heart pumps blood to the gills to absorb oxygen, but the blood does not return to the heart for repumping. Thus, in an amphibian, oxygen-rich blood flows more rapidly to the muscles and organs than it does in a fish. Third, amphibians walk on four sturdy limbs, which evolved from the fins of their fish ancestors. Although they lived in land, amphibians constantly lose water through their moist skins, through which they also absorb oxygen. Reptiles reproduce out of water. Unlike amphibians, reptiles thrive in dry climates because their skin and their eggs are largely watertight. Examples of living reptiles include snakes, lizards, turtles, and crocodiles. Reptiles evolved from their amphibians about 300 million years ago. Reptiles gradually replaced the amphibians as the dominant land vertebrates. Reptiles enjoyed a special advantage over amphibians during this period because dry conditions were widespread. About 240 million years ago, at the end of the Permian period, another mass extinction occurred. Scientists estimate that about 96% of all species became extinct. Mammals. Mammals have hair and produce milk. Mammals appeared at about the same time as the dinosaurs. Mammals, such as zebras, are animals with hair that produce milk to feed their young. Another feature of mammals is the four-chambered heart. This type of heart is more efficient than the three-chambered heart found in most living reptiles. Mammals also are endotherms. Endotherms are able to regulate their body temperature through internal mechanisms. Ectotherms, on the other hand, cannot regulate their temperature internally and must absorb heat from their surroundings. Living reptiles and amphibians are ectotherms. For more than 150 million years, mammals and dinosaurs coexisted. During this time, mammals were all small and did not evolve into many species. Birds. Birds are the descendants of dinosaurs. Although dinosaurs are extinct, descendants of small insect-eating dinosaurs are still with us today. These descendants are birds. Bird feathers evolved from the same scales that produced the dinosaurs so well. Feathers are one of the features that enable birds to fly. Like mammals, birds are endotherms with four-chambered heart. Birds, mammals, and dinosaurs coexisted until the mass extinction 65 million years ago, in which about two-thirds of the land animals, including the dinosaurs, became extinct. Mammals and birds diverged rapidly and filled the nearly empty world.